You've heard me say it before, home prices in Palm Beach County have not dropped off. In spite of everything that's happening nationally and statewide, the allure of Palm Beach County seems to be keeping prices at record highs. And if you want tangible proof, well, just check out Lotus Palm. This is Lotus Palm, and if you've spent time in West Boca Raton, you may have noticed it under construction just north of Glades Road and west of the turnpike. And as of late November, GL Homes has sold almost every single home in this community. And here's the thing. These homes start at 1.3 million. And as you can see from some of these aerials, GL is nowhere near finished building this community. There's at least 200 homes that are still under construction, and it's expected to continue for the next year or two. So as Palm Beach County continues to buck the trend of home sale prices year over year, it probably makes sense that we pop into some of these Lotus Palm properties and check them out. And needless to say, GL Homes knows how to build a quality product. If you ever looked at some of the new construction models on our channel, you've probably come across at least one or two of the 11 models utilized in these Lotus communities. For example, the Maldives model is absolutely breathtaking. 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms with a 4-car garage. It's tastefully laid out in contemporary styles, but bear in mind, the Maldives model is the most expensive here in Lotus Palm, but others are all exceptional in their own right. Between GL Homes' 2 collections, there are 11 different floor plans that are available. They range in size from 2,500 to about 4,100 square feet. And with many of these new developments, they come with top-notch amenities. Lotus Palm includes a 26,000 square foot clubhouse with a full service restaurant, which is different from the original Lotus that does not have a full service restaurant. And it has an indoor sports court and an arcade. Naturally, there are other outdoor amenities such as pickleball, tennis courts, multiple pools, and a 24-hour fitness court. Another common theme with many of our new construction videos here in Boca Raton and Palm Beach County is the pushback from the community about continuing to develop more residential communities. The way the opposition sees it is progress is great, but does Palm Beach County and particularly Boca Raton have the infrastructure in place to support this rapid population growth? It really depends on who you ask. Palm Beach County Vice Mayor Maria Sachs went on record this summer saying the county needs to put on the brakes. Sachs goes on to state it's up to the county commission and the city government to limit overdevelopment and promote smart development. And it really does appear that there are enough people in positions of authority that do believe we need to slow down. In late October, just recently, Palm Beach County's Board of Commissioners voted 4-3 against GL Homes swapping land owned elsewhere here in Palm Beach County for agricultural reserve property in order to build 1,000 homes in West Boca Raton. So maybe Palm Beach County realizes there's enough inventory as it is to limit the endless new construction, or they just don't want to sacrifice more land in the protected area. And more so, I believe it's they just don't want to sacrifice more land in the protected area here in Boca Raton. But from GL Homes' perspective, the high-end housing demand in southern Palm Beach County, specifically the Boca Raton market, is just ridiculous. And I tend to agree with that. I mean, just ask the CEO of GL Homes, Marcy DePlaza. DePlaza told the Palm Beach Post that demand here is so high that when GL Homes opens new home sites for sale, they have to do a lottery for the home selection. And I've seen this in practice. Some of my friends and our clients have gone through this lottery process. This practice includes the houses developed here in Lotus Palm. At this moment, the lottery process is not currently in place here at Lotus Palm. I mean, they've practically sold out the entire community, and there's only a select few homes left, so they're not using it right now. The lottery process, though, is typically used to determine the order in which potential buyers get to make their selection from the available homes here in the community. To simplify this lottery process, basically how this works is a prospective buyer gets put on the GL Homes lottery list, and the buyer waits until their name is called. When their name is called, they have the option to purchase that specific property that they won the lottery for. If they don't want that specific property, that specific model, then they can continue to wait on the lottery list until their name is called again for another specific property. And so it's not perfect, but it's a reasonably fair way to approach this crazy demand that GL Homes has had for the Lotus communities. So as GL Homes sells its final Lotus Palm properties, if you were a prospective home buyer and you wanted to buy a home in this neighborhood, no need to fear. GL Homes is already working on it. They got your back. They're in the early stages of building a new community next door. And I'm told pre-sales will begin here in the near future, which is exciting. But remember, if you're buying into a community like that, it's going to take a long time before they're finished or before you can actually move in, because they're not even done with the Lotus Palm community yet. They got a long ways to go here. So we'll see how demand fares for the new community that they're building here as we enter 2024 and the market continues to change.